Hey guys, Taju22 here, and welcome to the 64th episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns. And this Let's Play is brought to you by MuchGames.ca. And last time we took on the first level of World 8, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty bad enough. But this next level is going to give me a headache. But before we get there, let's talk to somebody that's already a headache as is. I don't know, why don't you tell me? Anyway, we came to get the key here, so let's get it right here. Well, of course, brute strength isn't enough, you know. Yeah, I'll tell him. Thank you, Cranky. Of course, we won't get to that level until we finish Hot Rocket, and this level gave me so much trouble, which would explain why I haven't had an episode up for quite some time, but you'll see what I mean. And, you know, speaking of the 64th episode, I might have a special later on, either today or tomorrow, probably 2 days from now, as of the time that I'm recording this. But, first things first, we have ourselves a bonus level! And there's a couple of people I do want to thank. I do want to thank Rick XDN. He's my best friend in terms of people that watch my videos, and that I watch his videos, because, you know, he's really good at what he does. So I'll be sure to give you a annotation link to his channel, but anyways, we got the first puzzle piece of the level, and there's 5 of them, which is a good thing, because you'll see what I mean, and just you'll see why I've had trouble with this level. I mean, early on it's not that bad. You just have to avoid getting hit by the fireballs, but there it is, the rocket barrel level. And I've told you many times how many times I hated this level for reasons like that. So yeah, I've had trouble early on because of the narrow passageways, and you know, this level doesn't give you a lot of room for error. I'm telling you, it's pretty tough, and I got hit by a fireball, thanks. Anyways, so yeah, because of the narrow passageways, it's very tough to get through this, but eventually I got through it. Oh yeah, and be sure to get the K, because if you don't, well, you'll have to get it again. And you'll have to die on purpose. Oh, and there's another puzzle piece, that's the second one, and I got shot down in flames. Awesome. So, much of the trouble later on became dodging the flames. No, not the Calgary flames, but you know what I mean. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, this level gave me a lot of trouble, so for those of you wondering, when is Taju22 ever going to come out with another Donkey Kong Country Returns episode? Well, this level is a good reason why I haven't been back. So you just have to do what I do, but also be sure to look at the instruction manual. And I got the third puzzle piece somehow. I don't know how, but I did. And more narrow passageways to avoid. And getting the O, but then that's what later became a problem. Not just getting the O, but getting through those narrow passageways. It's just annoying as hell, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's just a matter of knowing when to go up and knowing when to go down. Like knowing when to hold on to the button and knowing when to let go. And knowing when to tap the button. As much or as little as you need to get up or go down. So that's pretty much what it comes down to. Just avoid the fireballs and you'll be fine. I mean, at least once you get the puzzle pieces. Okay, we're back to where we were before. And we got it. Awesome. Thanks, babe! I might talk about where Babe comes from in a 64th episode special I intend to do. Oh yeah, also get those bananas, all of them, so that way you can get the 4th puzzle piece. Now, here, I made one mistake. I missed the G, although at the time I didn't know about it, it just blended in with the fire snakes. Also, be sure to grab those bananas, and grab the 5th and final puzzle piece. So we got the puzzle pieces, thankfully. And with that, we completed the level. So you can imagine how happy I was at that point. And we got a bunch of bananas. Awesome. Although, I was in for a rude awakening. Yeah, I missed the G, and I facepalmed myself so bad, like, oh, I gotta do this again? That was my thought process. But, yeah, there's, we got all the puzzle pieces, but not all the letters, so we do have to go back and get the G. Alright, I'll see you guys when I get back in there. Okay, we're back, and we're at the midway point, thanks to my good friend Babe. So let's continue. Now, I had a little bit more trouble, but it was mainly getting the G. And thankfully, well, oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Be sure to get the first 3 letters, obviously, because if you don't, well, you'll have to do this again. But yeah, make sure you dive for the G. And then just avoid the snakes as best as you can. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So just let your conscience be your guide. And with that, just a little bit more, we're almost there. And finally, I can say, yes, yes, yes. And I got a balloon for my trouble, so I'm very happy about that. So, we got everything. So that's 2 levels in a row that I got everything. Albeit I had to do this level again, which I hated. God. But hopefully it won't be so bad the rest of the way. But will it? Stay tuned for more next time on Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is your host, Taju22, signing off. Have a good day, everybody.